Life on a boat can be isolating, but sailing around the Philippines has been anything but lonely. It seems every island we sail to, we meet the most delightfully inviting and intriguing people. And I don't think we've ever felt more at home and a part of the community faster than we have here in Palawan. And it all started with our new friend Sid, who has shared so much with us, including his friends, which is how we met the incredible boat builder and sailor Hiner.
So I'm Hiner Paduga.
And while we love being invited into their world, this week we're going to show them a little of ours. We have decided we are going to take our new Filipino friends out for a sail on Curiosity. So we've got to load up, because if there is one thing we have learned about all of these Filipinos, it's that they do not mess around when it comes to entertaining and food. And now we have got to try to match that hospitality, which means we've got quite a bit of shopping to do today.
We have trash, we have jerry jugs, we have grocery bags. We are ready for everything, I hope.
Curiosity, she's so tiny back there.
It's high tide, so I'm gonna have to park the boat way out here. It's gonna be about 4 hours before we return. I'll drop you off.
Okay.
And then I'll
swim.
Sort of swim back.
You'll be fine. Don't buy a boat if you don't want to get wet.
Yeah, I shouldn't have worn underwear. Pro tip, don't wear underwear. You're gonna go swimming.
Oh. A month's worth of trash.
Yeah.
Quite literally. Nicely done. So Sid and Kat have let us borrow their car, and they let us borrow Rafi too, so he's taking us around for the day. It's gonna be good. How you feel about your folding bags?
It is kind of annoying to fill up. I wish it had like, you know, a pop-out structure that went on the bottom. But other than that, they're really nice because they don't take up any room on the boat. We've actually traveled to the other side of town to come to this specific fueling station because the locals said this is the best diesel on the island. The other fueling stations had scary diesel is what they said. The good thing about knowing some locals is they can tell you where to go to get good fuel. If I can leave that out or not.
Filling up an old truck. Back on the road again. Next stop, the local market. What do you think? Cool ride?
Practical, very practical.
Now this is a part of Filipino culture I really love. It seems every town, big or small, has these public markets, as they call them. So pretty. Which is essentially like having a farmer's market, but every day. And that being said, Wednesdays and Sundays are when all the suppliers show up. And just like any good farmer's market, the earlier in the day, the better the selection. That's a big squid.
Big squid.
How much for the tinigin?
Kilo, 350 per kilo.
$3.50 per kilo.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Thank you. Hi, oh, hi, little kitty. Oh my goodness. No.
Like this one, like this one.
Do you want milk or just the shred?
Just the shred. Freshly grated coconut, and they're using the press to make the coconut cream. Nothing better than fresh. Okay, how you feeling? You feel like we got everything?
Groceries, fish, eggs. As good as we're gonna get.
I should probably put this in the back, because it's a little juicy.
Okay.
Thank you for waiting, Rafi.
So?
Yep. I've got this.
Oh, the fish.
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
I can try to carry it. Hold on, I'll put the camera away. Now we're going for round 2. It is so hot. I'm so shreddy. Would you look at that pretty close? How you doing back there? You good?
I'm good.
Okay. Okay, so we get the fresh stuff at the market, and now we get dried goods at the grocery.
It's only like 12 o'clock and I'm exhausted already.
As you can see, the fresh food section in the store is tiny, and that's because of the public market. So the stores are mostly stocked with all the things you can't get at the fresh market. So many packaged coffee. So this, they have all kinds of them, and they call them 3-in-1 because it's coffee, cream, and sugar, and they're all about the 3-in-1. So much junk food. You stay away from these aisles. This is bad. What was our damage in there?
2,100.
Which is probably the same amount we spent at the fresh market and got way more food.
Yeah, way more food. Sometimes it's just easier to buy the stuff in the package.
Yeah, so we need the packaged stuff because we don't want to introduce bugs onto the boat, and that's where you get like weevils and stuff like that. So bringing it onto the boat can be a little like just not worth it. Here we are again.
Okay, thank you, Rafi.
Yes, thank you, Rafi, so much. You saved us so much time.
Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Rafi. Bye-bye. So Rafi is Sid's driver, and a lot of times it's just easier to have a driver here. Well, it seems like everywhere in the Philippines, everybody just kind of hires a driver for the day because parking and everything can be a bit of a challenge. So it's easier just to have a car waiting for you. It's just the way they roll around here. Or you can do the trikes. As long as you're not getting too much, you don't need to carry a lot. But today, we had a lot to load up for because there's going to be a lot of people on the boat tomorrow. So that was just the easiest way to tackle a whole lot of errands in a shorter time frame.
Yes. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm ready to go for a swim.
Yeah, take it off. Always the first to volunteer. I'll get the dinghy. I'll go swimming. I'll carry the heavy stuff. He's a good person. Luckily, while we were gone, Joshua rinsed all of the vegetables so they're drying now, and then we can start to put them away because the number one problem is trying to keep bugs off of the boat. It's just such a thing because once you get an infestation, like you bring on ants or anything else, roaches, no roaches. It's super difficult to get rid of them. Egg cartons are an absolute favorite for bugs and roaches. We get rid of the egg cartons right away. I do have storage containers, but they're already full, so now we're up to a bowl and some liner. Clean everything immediately when you get it on board. Get rid of all the stuff. A lot of times we do a saltwater dunk on everything first and then kind of a freshwater rinse because you do not want to leave salt water on the veggies. It will destroy them right away. And of course, bananas over in the corner for plantains. Always keep bananas away from everything. Joshua's feeling very pretty today.
Pina colada time.
It's a Friday night on an island. It was
Amateur mistake, eh, for the new guy. two for the price of one. Sundowners.
And 2 turns into 5 real quick. Yeah, we stayed on board. Joshua went to town to go hang out, enjoy a little bit of island life, and he got suckered in for the happy hour. He's feeling it today, unfortunately. But where better to ride out a little bit of a hangover than in the water?
It's always a little scary putting fuel in.
It's right on the edge.
I know. I thought I would show you quickly how we handle taking on fuel on this boat and how we polish it. And for whatever reason, my mic didn't connect, so I'll spare you from this barely audible windy footage. What I want you to know is I haven't quite figured out the best way to get fuel from a jerry jug into the tank.
Oh God, this is so scary.
Yeah.
If you drop that,
It would be terrible.
you're a horrible human.
I've only done this twice, and while I haven't spilled the drop yet, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Also, the full flat bladders are great for saving space, but I'll need to use them a little bit longer before I can fully recommend them over the typical hard-sided kind. So I put all the fuel on the starboard side, and what I'm going to do with that fuel is go into my plumbing systems. I'm going to do starboard fuel polishing. So it's going to remove water, contaminants, and basically just clean it and run it through a filter, and it cycles it from the tank through the filter back into the tank. And I'll let that run for about an hour based on the amount of fuel that I have in there. And then once that fuel is polished, I'll send it over to the port side and even it out, because right now we have 61% on one side and 37% on the other, so I'll kind of get that even. That's pretty much.
What kind of, just tell them what the fuel polishing system is.
I was going to show them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want to see it? Our fuel polishing system is under here. We have one on each side, one for the port side, one for the starboard side, obviously. KTI is what the system is. This one's specifically made for catamarans. They make a single version for monohulls. It's similar to like a Raycor setup, but with a lot more features and alarms to let you know if something is contaminated, if there's bad fuel getting caught in here, it'll let you know. And the beauty of it is, while you're motoring, if you get that warning, you just flip this one switch and it sends it over to the other filter. So that gives me time to come down here, replace this filtration system here, and then reprime it, and then go back to that one. So the F2 is always considered like our secondary backup, only to use in an emergency. Doesn't look like much, but fuel moves through here, but you have to get really close. I don't know if that camera's sharp enough, but I can tell there's a little bit of contaminants in this one here, so I'll have to go ahead and flush that at some point very soon. It doesn't look like there's any water, it's just some gunk. Okay, so that's that. I'll let it run for an hour and then I'll move the fuel over.
It is not even 9:30 a.m. and I am already starting to cook lunch. And that is because we are going to have 11 people on board today. Our max capacity is 12, so we are right on the edge, and that will be the most people we have had aside from our sea trials on this boat. And of course, we weren't in charge during that time. We were just along for the ride. So this is going to be very interesting. We've got non-sailors and sailors alike on board today. We're going to have a boat full of kids. That will be, I think, a first for us. Anyway, it's going to be a very interesting day, but I'm looking forward to it. But now Josh, he's just along for the ride. He had no idea he was going to be in for this today.
Look at that boat. This will be the most people we've ever had on the boat.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, Nikki.
Hello, welcome back.
Good morning.
Good morning. You ready for an adventure?
Yes.
Good morning. Welcome. It feels really nice to be hosts for a change and making new friends. And in our effort to be good hosts, we weren't very good videographers. Luckily, Sid is a director and managed to capture some great moments to share with you, including a rare glimpse at my safety briefing. Whenever we're sailing, if you want to go forward, you need to ask one of the adults first before you go forward, just in case, because we might be making a sail change or something like that. All right, everybody is here. I'll give you a proper introduction later, but for now, we are gonna get some sails up and get underway. If you watched last week's video, then you'll recognize this guy. And being the sailor he is, his enthusiasm to be aboard, grind some winches, and hoist some sails was uncontainable.
We're good. Oh! This is it! No need to be a hero in there.
Like, just use the
I know. This is it. So now I'm gonna do the hard part.
What is that? Oh.
The hard part.
Okay, how's your finger? Is that good? Still working it out?
The power. Yeah, now we're seeing. So many people. Everybody wants to do certain things.
I know. And there's like a kid in a candy
Kid in a candy shop. Let me do this. Let me do that.
Now you're getting some speed. Check you out.
Oh, wind power.
So we're doing 8 knots now of speed.
Wow, that's fast. This is the fastest I can go sometimes.
Hello.
I'm an IG life.
Snack time. Snack time. We're furling in the staysail. Ready? Go? Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn to get on course, if that's okay?
It's nice to be in the
You have help. What are you cooking?
I know. Skinner, what's this called? Or
We call it alugbate.
alubate. I think it's a type of spinach, right?
Yes,
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
kind of spinach.
But it has a beautiful purple stem. Can you see that?
Purpley.
We've got the fish, we've got coconut rice, and Ginair is making, it's
Banana blossom
a stir fry.
adobo style. Filipino
Adobo style.
adobo.
Hell yeah. Oh, and I see croissants. Where did those come from?
Ginair brought the...
Where did you get those?
In Leo.
Oh my
Why
god.
not?
We
Why
need to go to
not?
Leo. Almost looks like artichoke heart. That one.
Yeah, artichokes.
Yeah, actually, it really look like. You're right.
Banana heart.
Okay.
A beautiful sourdough bread. Right?
Not often that you get footage of you together, obviously.
Never.
Okay, and there you go.
Very rare.
Yes! Couple goals.
This one has coconuts. Oh, go.
I just go for this first.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What a beautiful spot. It is just unreal. Each day that we set off into the world, we try to let curiosity be our compass. So we muster up courage to talk to strangers and accept invitations without fear or reservations. But people are busy and travelers are a dime a dozen, and it takes time to make a real connection. And getting to know someone who is just passing through is a commitment, which is why these are our most treasured experiences. We appreciate their time and friendship more than we can express.
We good to unfurl?
We're good to unfurl.
We're good to unfurl. 100-degree angle. That's pretty okay right there to start. Nicely done. You've been able to steer. You've been able to put the sails out. What do you think?
Cool. Love it.
It's a workout. He said he wanted to be sore tomorrow, so he was going to pull out all the sails by hand. I said, go for it.
Why not?
Look at the view. Yeah, it is beautiful back there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. She is passed out.
Sali ka na. Ocean.
You wore her out, Sid. Ooh, we're gonna lose it. very close to the wind.
Back to work.
Yeah. Look.
What's happening?
Okay, we got some bubbles to celebrate this beautiful day. And before we do that, I think I should introduce everybody.
Alright.
I mean, why not introduce everybody right before they leave, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you met
Zen.
Haner.
Isang piraso, one.
Haner, please introduce us to your family.
This is my family, Kat, my friend,
No, wait, this is your
Just
family
my
first.
Sophie. We all living here in Palawan right now. They're from England. I'm from here.
Well, I mean, she's not from. She's from here too.
That's misleading.
There you go. You can talk. I'm sorry. Oh, we can do that take two.
Alright, take two, quiet on the set.
You've lived here for a long time.
Can you direct me?
Long time.
This is my wife, Catherine, and Sophie. And I'm here.
Yes.
And I'm glad to meet you guys.
Yes.
That was fun today.
Very
and
fun.
hope to see you again next time.
Well, now I get to go sailing on your boat.
No goodbye.
Yeah, no goodbye. See you
No,
next time.
we can swap our boat.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
Day end.
We've met before.
Yeah,
His face
Go
with
for
a
another bite of
croissant.
croissant.
What am I going to say?
Sid, we haven't met your family yet, so introduce your family.
Oh.
I'll
Okay.
get the bubbles ready.
I'm Sid, and we're from El Nido, and this is my youngest. Her name's Ocean. Ocean,
Sure, she's
say
been
hello.
shy. Okay. You can see. It'll be like a.
There you go.
There you go.
This is Ocean. This is my wife, Kat.
Hello.
And that's my son, Sky.
Right.
And that's our eldest, Zen.
So your children's names tell a lot about you.
Oh,
Couple of hippies.
Yeah. Hippie parents.
What do you think about catamaran life? You've
Um,
been out before. This is not your first time.
Yes, but this is the first time that I've been on this type of boat, and I think we are in love. And
Yep.
hopefully, maybe soon.
Okay, well, it would be fine if it was like, you know, just a little bit less people.
Basically, she's saying you're crowding her space.
Sorry about that.
Sorry naman.
You think you would ever go modern versus traditional?
Oh my God! It's
That's
like
a hard question.
before when I was working in the luxury yacht like this, I was dreaming like why I don't see any old ones. So when I built the boat, it's like this is it. This is the different way. Like you know. Now I use manual, not the push button
Yeah.
because I missed it. And look at my hands now.
I know.
I love it. So it's an experience. I remember this, so it
Yeah.
reminds me again. I love it.
Fun for a visit, but not it's not where your heart is at, probably.
I think I like to have like the old ways because there's
Yeah.
a lot of work here. I know, like you know.
Yeah.
From time to time, you need to wipe thing like shiny and stuff.
You know, we saw your boat. It's not like it's no maintenance.
Yeah, exactly. It looked like that. So if I make it shiny, it's not the traditional anymore.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I like to be like very authentic.
Yes.
You can see like dried fish on the roof. The way my ancestor did.
Exactly. I like it. I like it.
I'm opening this.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Here we go.
We gotta set the direction.
Let's go. And action.
He was early, Sid.
Early. Take two.
Thank you.
Sorry, I've never had a director before. I just do what I want.
Don't lie. You do what I tell you.
I have a boss.
The one behind the camera.
How's your day been, Josh?
Terrific.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thank you to the Wynns.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Good.
What a beautiful day. Beautiful people. Beautiful sailing. Lovely.
Come on, kids, we're going to the beach. And they're like,